Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the lovely Laura Lee. You feeling that summer magic? I know you do.
Blue eyes like the skies on such a clear day. Paradise in my mind and all around me. Water fights in the night, me and my babe. Sweet summertime, summertime. Toes in the sun, I'm forgetting all I was planning. From Malibu to Miami, I'm on my way. I'm feeling all of this magic. The sun is freaking fantastic. I got my sugar ray blasting through yesterday.
Howdy y'all, welcome back to Cam Shack Productions. Today I want to share with you some of the tips that I have for those of us that are getting a little long in the tooth and are still trying to get those miles in while hiking all over this great country of ours. One of the things that I do as a landscape photographer is that I put on a ton of miles, usually carrying much heavier gear than I should be, and I am over the age of 45. So today I want to share with you the things that I've learned through my experiences and hopefully make it so that you have a more fun and enjoyable experience while you're on the trail. For those of you under 35, don't just get out of this video. You might get some tips that'll really help you as well, so stick around. All right, y'all, so my very first tip for you is to train. One of the things that I think we have to remember is that as we get older, our body requires more to keep it limber, moving, and going, so we actually have to think about it. You know, back in the day when we were 25, we could just throw all of our gear in the back of the car and go on a 30-mile backpack trip. Anymore, I don't know about you, but if I tried to do something like that, it would really cause me a lot of problems. So that's what I mean. Really get out there. Start training.
Trail. Hopefully you guys can actually see this. It's nice and steep.
Go on walks around your neighborhood to begin with. Start with small hikes. Do hikes at your pace. Don't try to break any records. Just get out there, get your body moving. One of the other things that I am totally guilty of not doing is learn and put in a good stretching routine into your daily life. It will absolutely change how you do things. If you can't touch your toes, that's tip number one. Get there first. Start those walks, start those training hikes, and just gradually build as you go through. It'll be super important. And don't forget, there's always time to rest. All right, y'all, so you've been doing your training, you've gotten your flexibility rolling, you're ready to get out there. Tip number two that I have for you, embrace the suck. Part of hiking is that it is hard. Otherwise, you wouldn't really need to train or do all of this extra stuff. So you have to realize that there's gonna be high moments and low moments in your hike. So do what all of those crazy people out in the world that are really high achievers do and just embrace that suck. So what if you're a fat old man like me and you're just wandering through the trail, enjoying what you can do? It doesn't really matter. Also, hike your own hike. And what that means is don't let anyone set your pace. All of us have that friend that likes to make everything a competition, always wants to tell you how much faster they hike than you, all of those things. If you are new to this and you're trying to get stamina and build up, don't invite that person hiking. Sorry, that guy. But it really is important to hike your own hike. Take your pace at the pace you need it to be. Don't overexert yourself. Give yourself a chance to rest and take breaks. It's super important that while you're getting your stamina and you're building, you really take that time. I mean, even coming out of a winter season where we're dormant and we've been sitting around a lot more, so we got a little bit more cushion there, it's gonna take us time to get rid of that and get into that optimal place. So really just kind of embrace that. Also, look at your gear. I mean, anymore, gear has gotten so incredibly light. Yes, it is expensive, but as someone who has been doing all kinds of different hiking, from bagging 14ers to canyoneering to long desert backpack trips, the one thing I can tell you is that this stuff has improved so much in the last 15 years even. It is incredible how light, how sturdy, how strong, how incredibly wonderful all of that stuff is. But don't worry, we're gonna talk about some serious gear here in a minute. The other thing that I would highly recommend is do some drugs. Don't do drugs that are dangerous. YouTube, please don't come after me for that, but I would highly recommend carrying ibuprofen with you, acetaminophen, Tylenol, have your allergy medicine, take your daily vitamins, get into some glucosamine. I mean, again, always check with your doctor first, make sure all this stuff is safe for you, but get away from the fact that, hey, my body can just repair itself. It can, it just takes a lot longer. So as we get older, take that time, use what we can to help us improve our ability to recover. And that is something else that is really important. You have to rest. When you get to camp at night, when you have a chance to take a break, rest.
Not bad, right? I feel really douchey laying like this.
All right, so let's talk about what everybody loves the most, gear. This is the most important thing that you can buy once you reach 45 or older. Younger people, I also recommend this to you. Your trekking pole is one of the most crucial pieces of equipment that you can use, and I swear by these things. They will take a ton of pressure off of your hips, off of your back. When you're backpacking and you have heavy weight, if you're using these poles correctly, they'll reduce a lot of that. The other thing that they are wonderful for is those downhill slopes. I don't know about you, but I always fear downhill more. By the time I get to the bottom of a long descent, my knees are screaming at me, and by using trekking poles, they really help. The other thing that's just amazing is, again, how light everything has gotten. You don't have to carry a 25-pound sleeping bag anymore. Go out there, look at gear, talk to experts, watch videos.
This is to see if I cut off my own head or not. Test shot.
Realize that not everything is going to work for you. I tried to go with an ultralight pack. I carry too much camera gear when I go out. I need a backpack that can handle 30 to 40 pounds. It doesn't always come that way, but I need something that can handle that. So I actually was able to return my ultralight pack, thank you REI by the way, and pick up a pack that works much better. But just anymore, the lightness, the ability to utilize this stuff will really help you. So if you're pushing gear that's 20 years old, go into one of the outdoor stores near you and just pick up some of this stuff. It's amazing. That and go prepared. All right, the last thing on gear that I really want to touch on is your shoes. Whatever shoe you're going to use, whether it's a cross trainer, whether it's a trail runner, whether it's a hiking boot, make sure that you're breaking that shoe in well before you start your hiking season. Wear it around the house, wear it around the office, wear it on those daily walks that you're going to go on. Really take time to break in your shoes and take care of your feet. As we get older, those things are more sensitive. I swear, I get blisters way easier, but it's really, really important. Make sure that you have good shoes and good gear, and that you're bringing what you need to make sure that you're safe and that you're taking care of all of your needs throughout the day. Really important for those of us as we start to get older, and that is to give yourself time to recover. You have to take rest breaks on the trail. If you're backpacking, when you get to camp, get your feet up, give yourself time to recover. Make sure that you are really hydrating yourself. It is so crucial to how we perform.
So, camp is set, beautiful lake, waiting for the sun to set. Now it is time for what one of my favorite YouTubers, Steve Wallace, calls it step 2.
Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter what you want to use as long as you make sure that you are staying hydrated. Electrolytes are super, super important for us. As soon as I get to camp, I'm pouring an electrolyte into my water bottle and I am drinking that thing down. It really helps. Also, carrying proteins, protein powder, stuff like that. Our muscles are getting older. We're breaking down faster than younger people. So we need that time to recover. And there are so many great ways to get protein anymore. Protein powders, I think, are a really good way that you can just mix and engage in that stuff. And again, just rest. When you're tired, stop, take a break, and rest. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, y'all. So I hope that this video actually gave you some tips and some insights on how to enjoy your hikes more. Remember, Going out and hiking is an individual sport. It's about you having fun. It's about you getting to places you want to see. It's not about that asshat friend of yours trying to push you to go faster or harder. It really is. It's one of those experiences that you should be enjoying it, or at least you should be feeling like it's worth the work that you're putting in to get to the place that you're going to see. So again, I hope this helped you. For those of you that are under 45 that stuck around to this point, I really appreciate it. And for everyone that made it to this point in the video, I really do appreciate you. If you would, please go down, hit the like button, subscribe, share these videos, make comments. What tips do you have? How do you get through a really rough hike? What do you do to train? Those types of things, I think if we share them in the community, are really awesome to do. So again, I hope you enjoyed this. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Be well, my friends.
No bullshit, huh? No bullshit. Yeah?